coming soon. She's the coolest, smartest, and strongest 9-year-old girl on video.
Pippi!
It's Pippi Longstocking, the pigtail powerhouse, now starring in her own all-new animated feature-length film.
Are you as strong as they say?
I'll show you.
Yes, it's girl power, like you've never seen it before.
I don't have to talk to girls.
What shall I do today? What shall we do? What shall I do today? What shall I do? What shall I do today?
Pippi's Adventures on the South Seas. Catch her if you can, setting sail in spring 2000. He's loud. He's big. And he's facing the greatest adventure of his life.
You would be the perfect choice to be the new king.
He's Babar, king of the elephants. From the jungle to the city, Babar rules. Babar, king of the elephants. A magical new movie based on the classic story. Babar, king of the elephants. Now available on home video.
It's perfect.
Does everybody dream? I had a dream where, I was flying, I hit the wall. A lot of times I have scary dreams, and sometimes I have dreams about wrestlers. I sleep with a teddy bear or a rabbit or a pig. I sleep with a stuffed animal. We always dream every night, even though you may not remember it. But, hey, dreams are very important.
Tony Bennett, take one, Dreamland.
Bye-bye, baby. Time to hit the road to dreamland. You're my baby. Dig you in the land of Nod. Hold tight, baby. We'll be swinging up to dreamland all night, baby, where the little cherubs trot. Hold tight, baby. We'll be swinging up to dreamland all night, baby, where the little cherubs trot.
I say, goodnight, Daddy. Then he says goodnight to me. And then I said, goodnight, Mommy. And then she says goodnight to me. They just say goodnight. Go to sleep quick. She said, have sweet dreams, my lover.
Goodnight Moon by Margaret Wise Brown. Pictures by Clement Hurd. In the great green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon and a picture of the cow jumping over the moon. And there were 3 little bears sitting on chairs and 2 little kittens and a pair of mittens and a little toy house and a young mouse and a comb and a brush and a bowl full of mush and a quiet old lady who was whispering, hush. Good night, room. Good night, moon. Good Goodnight cow jumping over the moon. Goodnight light and the red balloon. Goodnight bears. Goodnight chairs. Goodnight kittens and goodnight mittens. Goodnight clocks and goodnight socks. Goodnight little house and goodnight mouse. Goodnight comb and goodnight brush. Goodnight nobody. Goodnight mush. And goodnight to the old lady whispering, hush. Goodnight stars. Goodnight air. Goodnight noises everywhere.
My own little special blankie. I'm the only one who has this kind of blankie. It's special because I even had it when I was a baby. It was ripped right here so big, and here and here and here. But I don't take it like everywhere, not in the store. I take him to the bathroom, but not in the bathtub. He'll get wet so much, and then he'll rip. Blanky is his name.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird. And if that mockingbird don't sing, Mama's gonna buy you a diamond ring. And if that diamond ring turns brass, Mama's gonna buy you a looking glass. And if that looking glass gets broke, Mama's gonna buy you a Billy Goat. And if that Billy Goat don't pull, Mama's gonna buy you a cart and bull. And if that cart and bull turn over, Mama's gonna buy you a dog named Rover. And if that dog named Rover don't bark, Mama's gonna buy you a horse and cart. And if that horse and cart fall down, you still be the sweetest little baby in town.
I actually turn on all the lights because I'm scared of the dark. Well, you know what? You should buy a night light. I got a little light to check what's anything in the bathroom even. No, but I'm a little bit afraid. I check sometimes in the closet and under my bed. Sometimes I do that too because I want to make sure that the monsters went away already. They're just made up. People just do that to make television shows like Godzilla. That's not really real. There's no such thing as a huge lizard that can step on every building. If you have like a toy that's really scary and it like always scares you and like it comes to life in your dreams, you have to stand up to it. Like, that toy is not even real. Come on, you gotta tell yourself, that toy isn't real. That toy isn't real.
There's a Nightmare in My Closet by Mercer Mayer. There used to be a nightmare in my closet. Before going to sleep, I always closed the closet door. I was even afraid to turn around and look. When I was safe in bed, I'd peek. Sometimes. One night, I decided to get rid of my nightmare once and for all. As soon as the room was dark, I heard him creeping toward me. Quickly, I turned on the light and caught him sitting at the foot of my bed. Go away, nightmare, or I'll get you, I said. got him anyway. My nightmare began to cry. I was mad, but not too mad. Nightmare, be quiet, or you'll wake Mommy and Daddy, I said. He wouldn't stop crying. So I took him by the hand and tucked him in bed and closed the closet door. I suppose there's another nightmare in my closet. But my bed's not big enough for 3.
I take a car to my grandma's. It's so far. And in real life, it's so far away. It's all up in Scarsdale. In dreams, you just get there in a second. It's like a movie, but you can't stop it unless you wake up. I think that it's the feelings that make them. They're invisible. They can go in so fast. And when they're invisible. They go. They go like it. That's it. You're in.
My name is James, and I am blind. I can't see at all. First of all, I'm sure a lot of people would be asking this question to themselves, do you see in your dreams? No, I don't see in my dreams because I can't picture what it would be like. I don't really fly, even though I've heard a lot of kids say that they do in their dreams. I think well, it just seems like the traditional thing. But I don't fly, I walk and stand in a place. I can't picture seeing. Like, you think I could, but I can't. Like, I can't picture these little sparks coming out of my eyes, like, scanning the surface. That's what I feel like seeing is. It's like... No, it's not seeing as little sparks are coming out of your eyes. They're not coming out.
Tar Beach by Faith Ringgold. I will always remember when the stars fell down around me and lifted me up above the George Washington Bridge. I could see our tiny rooftop with Mommy and Daddy and Mr. and Mrs. Honey, our neighbors, still playing cards as if nothing was going on. And BB, my baby brother, lying real still on the mattress, just like I told him to. His eyes like huge floodlights tracking me through the sky. Sleeping on Tar Beach was magical. Lying on the roof in the night, with stars and skyscraper buildings all around me, made me feel rich, like I owned all that I could see. The bridge was my most prized possession. Daddy said that the George Washington Bridge is the longest and most beautiful bridge in the world. Daddy worked on that bridge, hoisting cables. Since then, I've wanted that bridge to be mine. All I had to do was fly over it to be mine forever. I can wear it like a giant diamond necklace. I can fly. Yes, fly. Me. Cassie Louise Lightfoot, only 8 years old, and I can fly. I am free to go wherever I want for the rest of my life. Wonder where that union building Daddy's working on is. Well, Daddy's going to own that building because I'm going to fly over and give it to him. He'll be rich. And Mommy can laugh and sleep late like Mrs. Honey. And we can have ice cream every night for dessert. Tonight, we're going up to Tar Beach. Daddy will bring home a watermelon. Mommy is roasting peanuts and frying chicken. And Mr. and Mrs. Honey will bring their old green card table. And then the stars will fall around me, and I will fly over the city again. I'll take BB with me, because he's threatened to tell Mommy and Daddy if I leave him behind. I have told him it's very easy. Anyone can fly. All you need is somewhere to go that you can't get to any other way. The next thing you know, you're flying among the stars.
Once I had a dream that I met the Beatles. 3 limos drove up, and in the first one there was Paul. He looked really weird. He looked like my grandpa. And then the next one drove up, it was George. I don't remember what he looked like. And the last one was Ringo. He had this humongous nose. And then there's this girl going, oh, me. And I was just holding my hand up, and then he took out and he shook my hand of all people who were there. It was just so thrilling. Whenever I have a really good dream, I get this wonderful feeling in my stomach. I just get this wonderful feeling.
You may love someone, and you could dream of them liking you.
Like,
If
for
they don't
example,
like you.
this is just example, this is not true. How about if I love Clark, and
This is not true. Remember, it's just an example.
how if I love Clark, but he doesn't know that I love him,
So she could dream of me knowing.
and we get married. Well, sometimes.
Last year, I dreamed about I loved Helen, and I did, and I do. And then I dreamed that I didn't love Helen, and I don't love Helen anymore. And that was only in a week I didn't love Helen.
It can't be jazz, it can't be rock and roll, it can't be like jumpy kind of turning music or kind of bumpy, scary music. That's why they named it lullaby, because it's lulling and lulls you to sleep.
Winter wind is blowing calmly. Raccoons are hunting out. Winter wind is blowing softly. Sleep, my child, sleep.
My grandmother usually sings me lullabies that always end with sleep, my child, sleep. And I remember that, so I decided to put it at the end of my lullaby.
Winter wind is blowing softly. Sleep, my child, sleep.
Lullaby and good night. In the sky, stars are bright. Close your eyes, start to yawn. Pleasant dreams until the dawn. Close your eyes now and rest. Lay your head on my chest. Go to sleep now and rest. May your slumber be blessed. Close your eyes now and rest. Lay your head on my chest. Go to sleep now and rest. May your slumber be blessed.
Once when I was sleeping, I felt like I was flying in the air. I felt like I was a wave. Once my eyes didn't let me open. I'm like, it kept on changing dreams. I'm like, oh, let them open. Ah. I just get a bad dream. I can't do anything about it. I can't control my mind just to get a darn good dream in there. If you have nightmares or you're scared of something, you just squeeze your teddy bear and then you'll feel better.
Dream catchers are for keeping bad dreams away.
It's a Native American thing.
The legend is that the bad dreams get stuck on the web and the good dreams go through. They work best when they're hung over your head so they can get through your mind to your soul.
Grandma Phyllis always comes in my dreams. It was my dad's mother. She said, I will stay alive in your dreams. She never dies in my dreams. My dad died and my mom has dreams of my dad. So when your spirit is up in heaven, you could go in somebody's mind, and then, like, it happened to my mom. Yeah, lots of times it happens. They come back to people in dreams just so, like, you'll never forget them. Or you'll always hear them if they need to say something to you, right, inside your heart.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above, the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Then the traveler in the dark thanks you for your tiny spark. He could not see which way to go if you did not twinkle so. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. I wonder, I do.
If we don't have dreams, we wouldn't be able to notify our minds into wonderful things or horrible things while we're sleeping. We can do that while we're awake. But the question is, can we do that while we're sleeping? Yes, if we dream. Dreams kind of help you really in life, really, because they give you, like, clues of the future, but very hard clues. God makes your dreams so you can sleep very good and have a comfortable time and a nice time in your head, so you don't have to wake up in the morning with no dream. It's called Goodnight Moon. I remember about a bunny going to bed, and I never knew there was a mouse moving around in the room. And it was kind of like a love story.
Good night, Moon. Good night, Moon.
Good night, Moon.
Good night, cow jumping over the moon.
Good night. Cow jumping over the moon.
Goodnight light and the red balloon. Goodnight bears. Goodnight chairs.
Good night, bears. Good night, chairs.
Goodnight kittens and goodnight mittens. Goodnight clocks and goodnight socks. Goodnight little house and goodnight mouse. Goodnight comb and goodnight brush. Goodnight nobody.
Good night, nobody.
Goodnight mush. And goodnight to the old lady whispering, hush. Goodnight stars.
Good night, stars.
Goodnight air. Goodnight noises everywhere.
Good night, my beauty. Good night, good night, good night. You had you could you do you want you could do so you do you could you want him to do you so much you could do anything.